Hi, I'm Brandon Olin, and welcome to the Encore Minute for Thursday, November 13th. This week, we'll take a look at how to make a career out of making fun of political figures and at the fall concert of Masterworks Chorale of Carroll County. Last week, I got the chance to speak to Elena Newport, one of the co-writers for Capitol Steps, a Washington, D.C.-based theater troupe renowned for its parodies of political figures. Now, these political figures sometimes make it easy, like when Dan Quayle misspelled potato, and when Bill Clinton claimed he did not have sexual relations with that woman. But this year, Newport has it tough. She said Barack Obama hasn't yet done anything stupid enough to make him a target for ridicule. But that's okay. Newport says she has big plans for Vice President-elect Joe Biden, and has written songs making fun of John McCain, the Maverick, and his former running mate, Sarah Palin. And of course, if she gets truly desperate, there's always Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, he can pump things up in California and things like that. I'm sure that's an easy target for the Capitol Steps, who will be performing twice in Carroll County for the Arc of Carroll County fundraisers. They will perform at 7:30 Saturday, November 15th at Winters Mill High School, and at 3 p.m. November 23rd at Century High School. So, do you know what a double chorus is? Let me explain. One half of the chorus stands like this. Then the other half of the chorus stands like this. They essentially sing back and forth at one another, as I will show right now. Me, 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 me. Okay, well that was absolutely terrible. I mean, just awful. But I can assure you, after seeing them practice, that Masterworks Chorale of Carroll County have perfected the multiple double choruses for its fall concert. Masterworks will be performing at Handel's Solomon at 3 p.m. Sunday at McDaniel College's Baker Memorial Chapel. The piece is one of many oratorios created by G.F. Handel, who's one of the more well-known composers from the 18th century. It's a lovely work, and with accompaniment by members of the Columbia Orchestra, how can you go wrong? And now, here is a look at our weekly Best Bets feature for the top events in arts and entertainment coming up. You'll notice something special about middle schooler Shay Welsh when she performs in the Metaphasia musical this weekend at the Carroll Arts Center. Welsh is blind, but that hasn't stopped her from playing the evil, scheming Princess Davila in Metaphasia. For more on showtimes, check out Thursday's edition of Encore or www.carrollcountytimes.com to see how Welsh pulls it off. The resurgence of legendary rock band AC/DC continues. The band, with anthems like Thunderstruck and Highway to Hell, two personal favorites, will be performing at 8 p.m. Saturday, November 15th at the Verizon Center in Washington, D.C. And now a free plug, because it's my show and I can do whatever I want. The Maryland Terrapins, my alma mater, are playing the North Carolina Tar Heels at 3 p.m. Saturday at Byrd Stadium in an ACC football showdown. You can still get tickets for below face value at websites like StubHub.com. This is a huge game for the Terps and a huge game for me because I got into Maryland and couldn't get into North Carolina, so I hold a grudge. I'll be there, and the question is, will you? Well, hopefully you will be, and if not, you can always check back next week for our next edition of Encore Minute, where I hear Santa Claus and maybe some of his elves may be making an appearance. But be sure to look for that next week. In the meantime, I'm Brandon Olin signing off, and we'll see you next week.